Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
TCAS test. Pass.
Roger, descend to Taliban 180 via Coastal Channel 271. Canal 9057, this time controller frequency change will be in progress. Monitor frequency 128.32. Change frequency 128.32, Japan and Park 7 Cup. Activesky controller frequency change in progress, monitor frequency 128.32. I'm sorry, take it please. Roger this, positive 13.32, Asha, system 1. Japan 957, Incheon control assistant. Waiting for Japan 957, Incheon control assistant. Also reading 5.2. 인천 지금 목소리에 부름 들어오는데 목소리 잘 안 들리거든요. 한번 확인해주세요. China 271 Incheon. This is China 271 correct. China 271 Ezdok direct Anyang, Sierra Echo Lima. Dispatch Anyang 1 Tango arrival, then ILS Zulu runway 15 left approach. ILS Zulu runway 1 approach, Echo to direct Anyang, Sierra Echo Lima. Arrival information is Anyang 1 Tango, China 271. China 271, correct.
Incheon control, 안녕하세요. TV705 request for clearance to Jeju, property level 260.
TV705 confirm your aircraft type Boeing 737-700 or 800.
Dash 800, TV705.
TV705, clear now straight.
Go at TV705.
TV705 clears to Jeju International Airport, off runway 14 left via Brooklyn 1 Romeo, departure Dallas 5, plan to fly to the 260, class 1703 or 703 please.
Clear to Jeju, off runway 14 left via Brooklyn 1 Romeo, departure Dallas 5, climb at 260, score 1703, TV705. 안녕하세요.
TV705 will get to the rest of the pushback.
Roger, report and ready for pushback TV705.
Japan 957 report and build inside. Able to return such Japan 957. Japan 957 report and airport inside. Okay, report and airport inside. Japan Air 957. 인천 컨트롤 안녕하세요. 726 in Gimpo. Request fire clearance to Gimpo. Flying 726 stand up. Stand up for clearance, Flying 726. Austrailia 726 right one. Australia 726. Australia 726 request to Gimpo of runway 36 Lima 36 left via Beta 2 departure, pilot transition +5. Time to flight schedule 260 fast 1705 real. Clear to Gimpo, starting runway 36 left, Beta 2 departure, pilot transition +5. Climb 18 plus about 260, squawk 1705, Australia 76. Australia 76, request for pushback. Before flight for pushback, Australia 76.
Incheon Control TV 705 request taxi aggression. Request push and start and spot 23.
Take 705 officers of interface west QNH 1009.
Push and start approved facing west QNH 1009 TV 705.
Incheon Control, Japan 957 is airport in sight. We will establish final approaching coastal please. Australia 905 set up for west of airport, lifting air wind 130 V4 north on a 18 right line. Thank you very much, Captain. Japan airport. Asana 271 descent 12000 by Anyang, hold QNH 1008.
Brother QNH 1008, descend via Anyang, descend to 1000, Asana 271 heavy.
Control Australia 726, request pushback resistance. Australia 726 pushback approved QNH 1010. Push and start on the fourth QNH 1010, Australia 726.
지루하진 않습니다. 제주 랜딩이 워낙 많이 해서 그렇지 결코 쉽지운 그 랜딩이 아니에요. 제주 랜딩. 더군다나 이렇게 비 오는 이런 날씨에는
Engine control, Korean so for apologies, we are 410. Korean 604 pass 1707 ID. Roger, send to 170, Korean 604. Runway 726, request exit runway 36 left. Runway 726 is exporting turning 3 course left via also 11 Sierra, hold the short for Sierra. Exiting point runway 36 left via hold 11 Sierra, hold short of Sierra, runway 726. And when your 604 is scorpion 1797. Runway 604, Incheon side, side, equal to reach flight today 180 by overland report transition. Okay, descend by 210 by overland, premier.
안녕하세요.
Incheon contours Premier Manhattan, International pfpx LFPG. The Premier 957 Connect 180 left to 60 via Cyber 6. Course 1118 left and Pacific 5, just correction. Runway 726 to continue to hold the short of 8, the 3 left.
이게 여러 가지 뭐 옵션도 있고 그래가지고 딱 뭐라고
Continue to hold short of 36 left, runway 726. Seaway 705, contact power approach 119.75.
Contact Solar Approach 119.75 to 705. See you soon. 안녕하세요. Seoul departure TV 705. We are taxi from Romeo because taxi to running 14 left.
TV 705 contact.
Sorry, say again. TV 705.
TV 705. Confirm your
Gas taxi to running 14 left.
Taxi to running 14 left via 63 Papa.
Taxi on short of running 14 left via Papa TV 705.
Good evening, so approach 271 heavy with you now. Descend to 12000 to arrive in Incheon.
근데 저는 김포가 생각보다 프레임이 왜 안 나오는지 잘 모르겠는데 계속 안 나와요.
Roger, continue descend to 12000 Asiana 271 heavy.
안녕하세요.
Everyone to team on.
The direction Asiana 271 heavy.
Gate 705, wind 150, Gate 109, running 14 left to Newcom.
Clear of takeoff running 14 left, TV 705.
So approach Asiana 271, request descent.
Asiana 271, and wait 3% type 2.
Confirm this descent gear start here.
Asiana 271, wait 3% type 2.
Roger, maintain altitude Asiana 271 heavy.
테이크오프 하겠습니다. 테이크오프.
여러분 안녕하십니까. This Korean Number 9, your V4.2 with the check. Korean 109 alarm, sir.
And
Korean 9.
스트로 스로틀 좀 이상해요.
V4 안녕하십니까. Korean
스테이블라이즈 토가.
Korean 201 GT total cost against
Garden Tree also, Korean 218.
Asiana 271, Christian, 4,000 by Timo.
Roger, distance 4,000 by T1, Asiana 271 heavy.
Approach TV 705 airborne passing 400 to level 260 via VT1 Romeo departure.
Yeah, VT1 cancel registration.
Climb level 260 via VT1 Romeo departure, cancel level restriction TV 705.
TV705 cancel SID direct boot.
Cancel SID direct boot to TV705, thank you.
So approach, good evening, Grid 604, with you, descending through 2,000 and descending to 1,000 by 604 like the continue to set the flight level 187, back at 015 left Yankee. Continue descent and I was 15 left Yankee, Korean 604. Cambodia 909, I advance here to Jeju International Airport, right for the P3D. Colonel 109, let's copy. Forward. Colonel 109, close to Jeju, via 51 Romeo Charter, maintain flight level 2200, clock 1704. Roger, 41 Mike, time main dispatch to the T0 talk 1704, Tanzania 09. Korea 109, your leader is now collect 31 Romeo. I like a 31 Romeo, Tanzania 09. Korea 109, you correct, stand the type of first. Appreciate clear all women on standby for station on 271 0 through running 1 plus. Magic flight at 1 left high channel 271 heavy. Clear 604 left heading 310. Heading 310 Korean 604. Clear off the 5. Clear all 109 just pass off it, 645 left taxi. And just equal to a taxi, put in and do 9. Currently altitude 18, we just asked for France to the Jeju International Airport. Okay, there are 220. Clear figure 187 vessel sails. We just arrived for flying to Jeju International Airport, flight level 220. Clear figure 187 standby for your signal. Standby, Clear figure 187. Clear 604, descent, track November 150. Descending to 150, Korean 604.
Contact Incheon Control 128-132 TV705, 땡 수고하세요. 감사합니다.
Test pass 1611 and the use cursor thing, test thing for silence. Track 1719, Korean 736. Korean 36 Alpha, yeah, 736 Alpha, testing thing for flying with you, use cursor. Korean 736 identified maintain flight level 3900. Maintain flight level 3900, Korean 736.
Incheon Control TV705, climb level 260, direct OT.
TV705 is flight level, maintaining flight level 260.
Okay. Confirm maintain reasonable navigation.
705, flight 260.
Roger, correct level 260, correct TV 705.
Good evening, Incheon control up. Korea 1623 radio check.
Korea 1623, radio production, radio vibration, 1130, Australia.
Squall mode Charlie, Korea 1130, and your left wing has a fully ready.
Korea 1130, we have in the 170 degrees, turn off running 36 left to takeoff.
Local signal running 26 left to 1130.
Korea 726 descent safety flight level 1605 for report running.
Descent reach flight level 1605 to report your leaving Korea 76.
Korea 726 descent stop depreciated test top 1712.
Squad 1712, Korea 76.
Identified, okay?
Korea 1626, classified to Gimpo Airport via Hello condition at hotel 200.
Korea 153 clear with standby container.
Alert standby. Korea 1633.
Korea 1633 clear on base copy.
Copy Korea 163.
지금 지퍼스
Korea
익스피리언스가 좀 문제가
163
생겨서
clear to Gimpo International Airport, running 36 left via Delta 45, hello, transition, flight, time to flight level 200, stop 1713,
지금 웨더를 레디에이션 하나도 안 했거든요.
Clear to Gimpo International Airport via
이게 이제 밑에
Delta
게 틸트가 이렇게
45,
개인이거든요. 이거를 우측으로 돌리면 돌릴수록 여기 그 웨더가 이런 CB가 많이 뜨는데 이거를 거의 하나도 안 건드렸는데도 불구하고 지금 이렇게 되어 있습니다.
Korea 163 regulatory report already processed.
Order Korea 163.
안녕하세요.
이쪽으로 Korea 133 identified.
Korea 130 identified, and to satellite 200, go identity.
Currently, for the Korea 130.
Korea 736, Korea 736, Great Comet. Great Comet, 736, 감사합니다. 726 contact Kuala Lumpur to 119 additional 75.
꽉 찼어요.
Contact 726 119 additional 75, 그러면 726 오셨습니다.
역시 구름이는 와이파이고 이 맛에 비 오는 날 비행을 하는 겁니다.
Korea 1130 Express ID direct Ezdok Bravo India Tango Uniform Express. Korea 1130 Express ID direct Ezdok Bravo India Tango Uniform Express.
저희도 삐딱 코리아는 원하는 쪽이라
Incheon control the Eastern Korean Air 642 at Jeju requesting parent. Korean 624 to Incheon control will be closed in 2 minutes until uniform 128. Korean Air 640.
코리아 1623 position start.
Korea 1633% cut off the place to west QNH 101.
pushing eastward. 괜히 좋은 데로 온 쪽 가시고.
Korea 1633 now start split stage set top 1715.
먼저 전투 바이 코리아는 1623.
All station Incheon transfer, all station Incheon transfer, Incheon transfer the observing, monitor uniform 16.8, monitor uniform 16.8, operation. Okay.
네, 고맙습니다. 네.
식사 맛있게 하십시오. 원투 대시 마이 TV705. 글쎄요, 갑자기 방송이 끊겨가지고. 들리시나요? 이쪽 서울 쪽은 좀 비가 많이 오는데 안녕하세요. 인천 컨트롤 question B735 maintain level 260 18 miles of south-southwest. Maintain level 260 TV705.
Infiltration is 6 1000. 776 flat, maintain 13000. Maintain 13000, clear 76. Clear 109. Clear 109, Christian, constant. Where's Korea 오는지 나죠? Clear 109 maintain 1130. 여기 고량이 어느 쪽에 나죠? Clear 109 maintain 1130. 여기 11,000 고량이 어느 쪽에 나죠?
Incheon control Korea is with you. Now we are up and line up at runway 14 left.
Clear 2018, wind 150, because 11 left, runway 14 left, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 14 left. Korea 2018.
Clear 176 also. RX 76. Clear 109, continue approach, Christian, continue climb, 2 160. continue climb, 160로 고량이 어느 쪽에 나죠? So Korea Korea 130 with you. Maintaining flight level 200. Korea 130 at maintain flight level 200. Maintain flight level 200. Korea 130. Korea 1036 distance 4500. Distance 4500 runway 76. Good evening, Incheon control. Korean 736, maintain flight level 390. Korean 736, maintain flight level 390. Maintain flight level 390. Korean 736. QA705, descent flight level 1505.
Descent level 1505, total TV705.
Korean 736 Alpha, flight level 330. Korean 736 Alpha, confirm maintain flight level 330. Flight level 330, Korean 736 Alpha. Korean 604, order short of running 15 right, yeah, taxiway 2. Korean Air 201 Airborne, now we are at 3051 Romeo departure. Korean Air 201 Airborne, come maintain flight level 220, yeah, 61 Romeo departure. That's right, maintain flight level 220, yeah, 61 Romeo departure.
Control TV705. Control TV705, now leaving at 604150 total.
TV705, Incheon control clear. Incheon control clear, 604 on ground at Incheon on Juliet, holding short 15 right. Clear 604 on the cross runway 15 right. Yeah, Juliet and continue strategy, the Alpha 7 back on. Okay, cross 15 right and continue taxi, Alpha 7 and 4 Echo, Korean 604.
안녕하세요. Control TV705, after total, best rank, you mean?
Korean 705, Roger, after total checking.
Roger, after total direct, you mean? TV705, thank you.
Korean 1130, defensive, at 7160.
안녕하세요.
160. And 1130 on it. Ground to flight level 1620, Korean 1130. Again, second track, Mania 670, you follow 360. Korean 6710, stop 1001. Square 1001, 3 next to center. Korean 736, clear directly, runway 141. Here's minus runway 14 right, Korean 76. Korean 6710. Korean 6710, right, contact, maintain pressure by 360. Maintain for level 360, Korean 6710. Korean 1179, come maintain pressure by 270. Primary departure by 200, Kuala Lumpur and Incheon, control, evening, this is Japan Air 958, proceed to Busan, flight level 3, 2004, hold 3 fashion. Japan Air 958, good evening, come maintain flight level 350. Climb mountain flight level 35, George Japan Air 958. Korean 1130 after Gimpo, Activesky. Korean 1130, service to Korean 1130. Korea 113 after 국도 송편. 다시 국도들은 송편 트레이로. 연속으로 Korea 113 콘서트 Attention confirm Ezdok to the Sultan Onion for you. Korea 113 confirm Sultan. Ezdok to the Sultan for you.
Incheon control Korean Air 642 passing flight level 144.
Korea 642 Scope 1002.
Squawk 1002 Korean Air 642.
Korea 736 Commando 150 11 runway 14 right clear time. Clear time runway 14 right, runway 76.
Korean Air 736 Alpha, we are leaving flight level 330 Ulman 1 November arrival.
Korean Air 736 Alpha, 상황 지시 드린 것 같습니다. Feedback flight level 1825. Korea 624 282 cut cover maintain flight level 270.
Alpha level 370 Korean Air 642.
Korean Air 736 Alpha into control. Korean Air 736 Alpha. Korean Air 6 Alpha defect flight level 180. Defect flight level 180 Korean Air 736 Alpha. Korean Air 1130 속도. 대수 속도 130 confirm defect full satellite 속도. Korea 130 Alpha. Rather top-to-land descent to 4,000 by 속도 Korea 130.
Control T705.
T705, descent 4,000 by unit.
Descent 4000 by unit TV705.
Japan Air 958, Japan Air 958, light descent terminate, monitoring call 162-618, second half person. Monitoring come 122 from the Japan Air 958, descent.
됐습니다.
Korea 124, your voice reach. Korea 124, 마이크 부탁드립니다. Incheon control Korean Air 736, repeat descent. Korean Air 736, descent 5,180 Ulman. Descent 180 by Ulman, Korean Air 736. Korean 736 cross runway left rear, back crossing effective via Delta 2, then Romeo. Cross runway 14 left, continue taxi via 737 Romeo, Korea 76. Korea 2710, descent, Toga 16054. 고생 살려가 택시가 목표 수행이야. 택시가 먼저요. 코로나 수조관의 컨셉 커버메인 스파이스라벨 220.
Although continue climb, maintain flight level 220.
코로나 73655, Overland, fly heading 310.
여기 코리아나 736 알파.
Korea 736 Alpha, Overland, fly heading 310, impact IS 2 cushion, impact IS Yankee, running 15 lines.
Heading 310, expect IS Yankee, runway 15 left, 코리아나 736 알파.
Right.
무슨 것으로 코리아나 원원, 펌 클리어랑 원 몇지?
Concurrent cruising Korea 1124.
Say again, Korean 112.
Korea 1124, say your intention please.
우리가 ISR clear to 제주 airport, 코리아나 112.
Korea 1124, roger, clear to Jeju via 3C1 Romeo Star 785, flight level 240, call 706.
The clear to Jeju airport via 3C1 Romeo departure, flight level 240, 1706, 코리아나 112.
Korea 1124, you are a little bit upper left, report 100, behind this pattern.
Advance, 코리아나 112.
Korea 736, Korea 736 at Overland, expect radar at 2 at Yankee, running 15 left.
So Overland, radar vector 2, IRS Yankee 15 left to Koreana 736. Koreana 2018, now we are passing at flight at 220.
학원 마치셨어요. 고생하셨습니다.
Korea 736 Alpha, descent to flight level 150.
Then flight level 150, Koreana 736 Alpha.
Korea 736 turn left in 320. Left turn 20, Korean 736. Korean 736, 320. 320, Korean 736.
Incheon control for Korean 642 radio check.
Korean 642 알았어요.
네, 감사합니다.
그것으로 필요하네요. 원만 여기서 해주셨어요. 그래, 원만 듣고 필요한 다셨어요. 그치? 그럼 필요해요. 봐야 필요하는 원만. Korean 76 Alpha, confirm ILS runway 15 left. Korean 76 Alpha, question affirmative 15 left. Korean 76 Alpha. Korean 76 Alpha, runway 15 left. Runway 15 left, Korean 76 Alpha. 인천 컨트롤 안녕하십니까. 소야시는 4.0 라디오 체크. 소야시는 1.2.4.0 라디오 체크. 인천 소라시드 1.4.0 라디오 체크. 소라시드 1.4.0 라디오 clear. Radio clear to request clear airport to Okinawa Naha Airport. Approaching flight Gigabyte 270. 1.4.0 standby. Back clear 1130 342A. Clear runway 14 left. Runway 14 left report to establishable provided Korean 128. Thank you. Korea 2710 after Kokudo, Kakdo. Okay, Kokudo after Kakdo, Korea 2710. Korea 7365, Korea 765, defense 5000. Defense 5000, Korea 736, Christian 3705, Status, Jeju, running 107, running 27.
Clear guys, runway 07, TV 705.
여러분들 안녕하세요. Korean 1014 레디오 체크. Korean 1014 나왔어요. Korean 1014 리퀘스트 clearance to Jeju Incheon for 12 flight level 260. Korean 1014 time for your clearance to start table 10 108. My Korean 1014.
Korean 271 descent 137. Descent to 3000, Korean 271. Korean 736, Korean 736, turn left heading 370, descent to 107. Left turn 300, descent to 100,000, Korean 736. And 100, now on the other two, only one full left. Confliction 1 full right. Korean 130, ladder, wind 150, negative. Left master, only 1 full right, to turn. Korean 1 full right, to Korean 130. Korean 1109, descent to taxi level 150, cycle turn. This is the main P50504, and to the 9. Korean 642, descent to taxi level 180. Descent to level 180, Korean 642. Incheon control Korean 1124, right taxi runway 14 right. Korean 1124, click taxi to runway 14 left to 14 left, yeah, taxi Romeo and Tata. 14 left, via Romeo and Tata, Korean 11. Korean 271, so
2500.
Again, Korean 271. Korean 271, so Korean 271.
Control TV 700.
Korean 735. Korean 705, correct.
Establish a localized runway 7.
Korean 705, and wind 135, and runway 765.
Korea trend runway 7, TV 705.
Korean 735, perfect, Sana. It's Sana, Korean 735.
Landing checklist, engine start switches continuous, speed brake arm, landing gear down, flaps are green light, landing check is complete. Cleared.
Control Korean 610, just continue descent and just approach information. Calling station, customer call sign, Korean 610. 610. Korean 610, descent 4000, expect ahead, cleared on a 1 full right. Rental right, 4000, Korean 610.
1000.
Korean 736, confident descent to 7000. Continue descent 7000, Korean 736. Major Korean 132, get back into runway, just cross, 1 4 left. Korean 130, cross runway 1 4 left, approved. Country FSFG, Charlie 3. Control 1 4 left, Charlie 2, Korean 1 low.
400.
Korean 736, fast track to now.
300. Approaching minimum.
Korean 736,
100. 50.
Kuala Lumpur and Suvarnabhumi.
아이 진짜.
이거 제일 고려의 원은 09. Kuala Lumpur and Suvarnabhumi. 앞으로도 또 바이오틱이 고려의 원은 09. 플라시드 원스포드가 침착한 별 레스카비. 플라시드 원스포드로 Flytampa wants to pull the first Naha Airport via regular Jeju, maintain pressure by 270, scope 103. Clear to Naha Airport via regular to Jeju, and the sky climb maintain pressure by 270, squawk 1003. Ground exposure, you're leading the Orbx, report 1 left to 97. Incheon control, Flytampa 140, request pushback in engine start. Flytampa 140, standby, backtrack 736, check Hana. Direct Hana, Korea 736.
아 박쳤네요.
Korea 736, Patriot to Yankee, running 15 left. RS Yankee 15 left. Korea 736 Alpha. Korea 2180 flight level 150 by Zotac. Send the maintain flight level 150 by GoPro. Korea 318. Incheon control Korea 114 report running 14 left. Korea 114 wind 150 to get 1 button north, and running 14 left for protection. Running 14 left for takeoff, and 1 button. Engine control HNI 5, customers to not how far away 320. HNI 8815 standby. Electrical 1240 cleared sufficient, Shiba engine type approved. Pushback engine type approved, so Rashid 140. Incheon control for N6, do request sign to Incheon. Crash report to Toga, please. Request sign to Incheon for N6 4.2 star.
이게 또 뭐라고?
Inspect radar vector, runway 155 for N6 4.2 and 2. 642 turn left heading 310. Less than 310 for N6 4.2. 하나 110나 컨트롤 하나하나고 지시 드린 적 없습니다. 스탠스 포스하는 바이 유닛. 이제 포스 아웃은 바이 유닛 고전이 언제나 있습니다. 이제 포스가 잡습니다. 프레스, 그렇죠. 이제, 제일 축축축도 하는데. Korea 2710 Korea 2710 clear RSV running 14 right, liberty establish. Korea 714 right, liberty establish. Australia 710. Korea 736 clear, descent 5000. Descent 5000, Korea 736. Korea now 76 Alpha 235 collider. Korea 736 Alpha, continue approach. Continue approach, Korea now 736 Alpha. Check clear, 7, you check. Into the 517 landing clear. Korea now 1109 copy to get 47. This is 4000 Korea 09. Korea 201 8 57 150. Descend now.
Korean 2018.
Korean 2018, descend pressure by 150, descend now.
Descent pressure by 150. Korean 2018.
Second to Korean 1124, airborne 31, Romeo departure. Korean 124, Roger, wait, climb 18, pressure by 240, via 31 Romeo departure, cancel level registration. The climb maintain flight by 240, via 31 departure, and cancel RTP registration, Korean 112. Korean meet the process published here. Maintain 4,000. Maintain 4,000, Korean 765. Station 8815, have you got a clearance ready? Station 8815, former for more minutes, more 5 minutes, sorry. Roger. Korean 736, clear attention, confirm, did you get clearance for address? Yes, Dr. Brown, 736, sir. Korean 736, 아예 도가 맞췄나요? 아니요, 지금 반환까지 50팩이요. 아, 네, 알겠습니다. Korean 736, clear address, Yankee running 15 left. Clear address, Yankee 15 left, Korean 736. Korean 642, descent pressure by 150. National 8815, Incheon, clearance passing. Go ahead, Station 8815. National 8815, clear to Naha Airport via later vector to Jeju, Charlie uniform. Maintain pressure by 320, Cock 1004. Clear to Naha via vector to Jeju, Jeju 4, Asian 8815. Asian 8815, we are both block 10, Sergey from below right here. So, features 1204, Asian 8815, and we're ready to start. Asian 8815, Roger. Confirm your palm number 82. Visual 4? Asian 8815, confirm your now position path number 52.
landing 한 거 같은데.
From source, spot number 52. Asian 8815, Roger, range is passed over there. And you start formation 8815, thank you.
Clear 2018, now we are taking express level 150 by Doctor.
Clear 2018, maintain press level 150, direct to you mean.
Direct to you mean, Korean 2018. Bây giờ thì chúng tôi được tên phải xem để gọi là flight level 33.
Could you explain your price please? Korea 121 to compare. Korea 114. Korea 114 clear to be up T1 Romeo departure, maintain pressure at 36 of 1005. Right to Jeju, right to 260, T1 Romeo departure, Oscar 1005, Korea 1014. Korea 114, correct, pressure. Before and this task, Korea 1014. question.